Hello, students. Today I'm going to walk you through how to access all of the information in our course. So we're going to start with the Canvas page. Hopefully you already know how to access Canvas. If not, send me an email and I will get right back to you. At the top of the page where it says Dashboard, on the right-hand side, you're going to see three dots. And these three dots control the view of how this page is laid out. If your page doesn't look like mine, if it looks like this, then you probably have it in list view. I'm not a big fan of list view. That makes it too easy to miss things. Recent activity also tells you some of the things that are going on, but the way that I like to look at it is by class, and that's the card view. So I'm going to click on one of my English 101 classes and take us inside so we can see a little bit more about how to navigate the course. Okay, you should be able to see on the left-hand side of the screen, you've got a couple of different choices available to you for navigation. Tabs like announcements, where I regularly will post information that you may want to know about the course. That's where I post weekly updates of what's happening and what you should be working on. It is also where I post extra credit opportunities if they come my way. Modules, we'll talk about that more in a moment. The syllabus, pack back questions, which is a regular activity you're expected to participate in. Badges, you'll have to explore that to find out what that is. Grades, you'll want to know what that is. And you can also see there's links to things like Flipgrid for occasional assignments that we're going to be doing, and the tutoring, library resources, and student resources, which are very important for you as a student to know what's there. So be sure to explore a little bit when you get the chance. Now, in the middle of the page, you will see a photograph of me that should be visible for you. If it's not showing up, I would love somebody to let me know. And in the middle of the page, underneath that is a table with my basic contact information. It's some of the information to let you know how to contact me. And that includes my name and the student support hours links. If you click on the top one that says by appointment only, it will open up a calendar where you can click on any one of the boxes that say student to make an appointment. Now, today will be highlighted on the calendar, so if you want an appointment on that day, you can do that. Or the future dates, and you can simply move through the calendar to find open dates. If the box is white, it's open. When it's taken, it changes to a different color. If you are unable to make those appointments, perhaps one of the times just doesn't work for you, there's also my drop-in hours. Now, my drop-in hours are on a Google Meet. So all you have to do is click the link. It'll take you to a Google Meet room, and I will be sitting in the Google Meet room. These are student support hours, so if you need help, this is a time to come and see me. All right. We also have the link to the textbook, and there will be another video talking a little bit more about that later. You have the link for the Remind, which is a way to send me text messages. You have the link for my email. You have a link for course outline and syllabus, two things you should definitely take a look at. And at the very bottom, you have the one-time assignment extension for major classes. Okay, but I know what you really want to know is, how do you find all of the coursework? Well, that's easy. Right here in the middle, it says Start Here. If you click Start Here, that's going to take you to the modules page. You can also click on the left-hand side where it says modules, and that will also take you to the modules page. Okay. I have organized all of the materials in the class in a module format. And these are actually organized by what week I'm expecting you to do the work. When you finish with a week, you can click on the little arrow at the side and collapse that week. So it's easier for you to see the next week. Now, you see that this first one that you're going to be able to see, no matter what day it is 0 week. And that's actually for you to do before we really get started. And as you can see, there's a lot of reading and several assignments for you to do. You need to finish them. And there's quite a few of these. You also have something called the overview. And anytime you click on an overview, every week will have an overview. It will tell you some of the basics of what's going on in that class, what we're going to be doing for that week. It also includes a list of all the assignments you're expected to do and due dates of those different assignments. Anytime you're on a page, you can see at the bottom of the page, there is a Next tab. And when you click Next, it will take you to the next page in the module. Now, there's a lot of reading for you to do, and there will often be videos for you and some basic informations. There's also things like discussion boards or assignments, depending on what it is necessary and what I'm expecting you to do. I will try to have textbook links there as well, although you can also access the textbook from the main start page. Now, I'm going to go back to the modules because this is really important. Not everything that's in a module is going to show up on the calendar. So if you remember when I was showing you that dashboard page, let's go to the dashboard page, and we changed the view to list view, and they didn't have anything on it. Those are your to-do lists for assignments that are actually showing up on your calendar. Well, you'll notice that this doesn't have anything on it, but we know that you do, in fact, have assignments that are coming due in February. Those won't necessarily show up. Some things may appear in the module that you are required to do that will not show up on your to-do list or your calendar. Let me say that one more time to make sure you understand. The things that are in the modules do not always show up in the calendar or the to-do list. So readings that you are expected to do or videos that you are expected to watch may not be on the to-do list. There's an extra button that your teacher has to click to put it on the to-do list. Now, I will try to do that, but I won't always remember. Sometimes we forget. It's in the module specifically to make that easier for you to find. All right, so that is how you navigate our Canvas course. You should explore the course, make sure you understand what all of the tabs and buttons do. I know a lot of students like to use the calendar feature, so I'm going to click through to that really quick. But please remember that our class is organized by modules. Okay, so if I've got the calendar open, you can see the different assignments and the different things that are due listed in the calendar. This is a really nice feature and a good way for you to set up a calendar for yourself. And you can add calendar feeds and you can do things to put this in your own way. You can even print versions of the calendar for yourself. Be careful. Remember what I said. Not everything will show up in the calendar. So again, the best way to see the course is by the modules. Now, don't forget to click on announcements to check and see if there are any announcements. Although if you click on the home page at the top, when there are announcements, they will show up here above the title of the page. Be sure to read your announcements. Sometimes I like to hide important information in there. All right. Good luck. I'm hoping you find this easy to understand. Let me know if you have any questions. You can always send me an email at any time. And I hope you're enjoying your first week.